What's going on? Sip, sip. It's Mad Men Mondays. It's Mondays, and there's been a lot of stuff going on in the news. There's lot of stuff going on, but the NFL is trying to to destroy the Sanders boys, and a lot of people are gonna say, no, they're not. No, they're not. But many people have come out and said that it was reported that they were told not to draft him. Eric Dickens just recently came out and said that somebody in the NFL confirmed what everybody's been thinking. You understand what I'm saying? And then after watching Sheduer in his last game, he made some bad passes. But then the crazy part about it is that he made these bad passes behind the third and fourth string linemen. They wasn't blocking no goddamn body. And then they get mad because he losing yards. And then in the final, y'all put the new line in, the fresh line, the second stringers in, and put the other quarterback in. I'm not going to say no names, but he wasn't. So they put him in, and he leads a 2-minute drive after leaving Sheduer, out there, but then take him out the game. And then after the game, and said, oh, he was angry that he couldn't go back in, and he made a bunch of mistakes, But it's like the Browns playing in his face. So you give me the fourth string lineman and then run some plays with the tight ends and the receivers close in to the line, not spread out across the field, to spread the defense out and then say, I'm making some mistakes after y'all are causing these crazy ass plays. But then y'all say, oh, he made a bad mistake. He's not going to be able to come back from this because y'all are playing in his face. And then his brother's down there with the Buccaneers, and he gets into it with the tight end, and they 20 yards past the play. And you look at the picture, the tight end has his arms extended all in the man's face. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Look at that picture. That man's arms are all in that man's face. And then they say, hey, you got kicked out, but, Shiloh did make a mistake. He hit him after the fact. You understand? He hit Zach Davidson after the whistle had blown. So, but it's cool. Shiloh should go to the 49ers because all their players on the defense are injured. But anyway, back to this. Another crazy thing on Mad Men Monday is the first housewife of ESPN, Stephen A. Smith. He's still mad, and he said he don't give a damn if he never talked to LeBron. Again, he good. After he reportedly, or he did, it wasn't reported, but it was reported. But what he did was say he blamed LeBron as a father, and he's ashamed of some shit he said about Bronny being in the league, and say, as a dad, you shouldn't subject your kid to this. See, at that point, you could talk about Bronny all you want. But then when you make it personal about a dad and say, oh, I blame LeBron as a dad, you should not have this boy out here playing like that. That's when it becomes personal. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's funny, that when it becomes funny. And the crazy thing is I can't think of this cat's name. But they fired this guy right here from Cleveland. This is the one that they fired from Cleveland. But don't he look like Lance Smith? You know who Lance Smith is. Lance Smith is the guy that blew in LeBron's ear. Yeah, that guy right there. But the guy what is the guy's name? I can't think of his name right now. It escapes me, but that's just funny. So it's just Mad Men Mondays. And then a baseball card sold for not a baseball card, but a trading card. A Michael Jordan and Kobe card from 2007 and 2008 sold for $12.9 million. That's like the second highest paid trading card in history. I think the Babe Ruth card sold for the one when he hit the home run and called it. That card sold for over $100 million with a jersey. So that's one of the most priceful or the prices sports memorabilia in history. Then what I find is that I don't normally get on Facebook, but I got on there this morning or this afternoon right at lunchtime, and I found out, man, what are these women thinking? You understand what I'm saying? These women, there was a woman on there with a penis on her back. She was getting a cover up. And then women want to understand, they turned it into a spaceship. It had a mouth, it was right here on the back. It had a mouth, then it had a penis and some money. What a scrotum, big word, the scrotum was. But she said, and then the tattoo artist was flabbergasted, another big word. He was flabbergasted, but then she said, those are the two things I like. And money. Eggplant and money. So he did a little cover up and then, but your kids are seeing this. Other kids, your nephews, your nieces. And then y'all wonder why these little kids are acting like this, or these children, or then young boys grow up and don't have respect for women. It's because they look at their mamas with shit like that. How you gonna grow up with your mama got a dick on her back? A tattoo of a dick and some money. And then she bitch talking about that's the shit I like. Come on, man. That, you know, and then this woman, what? A man won $272 million right after his divorce. Lord have mercy. He won $272 million. He was 53 years old. 15 months earlier, he had divorced his wife and she had to pay him alimony. Then this joker come up on $272 million after divorcing your wife. What? You talking about being mad? What? Yeah, that's crazy right there. And then I thought Tyler Perry got mad because I don't really be paying attention to these stores and this stuff. I just kind of listen to, you know, I get on there and look at the stocks, but that's what Madman Mondays is about. It's crazy. Life is crazy. We got this president, Cheeto Man. He doing a bunch of crazy stuff, but hey, it's going to get crazy. Y'all just watch. We just 200 and some days in. We just 200 days in until the presidency. But they getting ready to get crazy because he just started he gonna take all the Black history artifacts from all of the museums. So y'all, they rewriting history, and they trying to rewrite history. They just taking it out. You know, Hot Wheels done reversed or got the Cheeto Man 5 new seats here in Texas. So things are gonna get crazy, and it's gonna get mad every Monday. We're gonna be mad about some shit every Monday. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee because it's fuck around and find out season. Sip, sip.